Hello and welcome to Saturday Afternoon Live with me. I'm your host, Mark. Yes, this is now Hypersapien TV. Thanks for being here. I just decided to throw this on. I'm going to be doing some stuff around the shed. I've been playing around with, no, I haven't been playing around, just looking at different things and got the grass mowed this morning. It's raining now, so yeah, things are good because it always rains when I mow the grass, or if I say I'm going to mow the grass, it usually rains. But got the grass mowed, happy days, and now it's time to play in the shed or actually do clean up in the shed. That's what I'm actually doing. So yeah, I'm gonna just step away from the camera, but I've got the wireless microphone on, the new one, the Rode Gen 3. So hopefully the audio is perfect, and I'm going to try. I'm having trouble with this software for whatever reason, not recognizing one of the cameras, and it'll pick it up. I hope you're doing well, G. Thanks for being here, mate. Getting yourself primed for tonight. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not adding in the second. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. For whatever reason, this software is not recognizing the other camera. So that's a bit of a pain in the bum, actually. And I don't know why. So if I bring up the controller, the Insta360 controller, which you guys won't see, but I will. So that's that one, and we flip it over to the other one. The car, yeah, absolutely right. So that's on the bench. But now, it's this software here that we're using. Be nice to have some music, eh? Why will not source? Please keep main camera on screen. Okay, righto. Yeah, okay. Nope. No, don't want that. Do not want that. Why, Delilah? Right. Yeah, I'm making some crazy faces. All right. This is not going to work. Settings. Hey, Peter. Oh, mate, just going live at the moment. Just trying to sort things out. Hope you're doing well, mate. I caught some of the stream. Okay. Caught some of the stream. G'day, everyone who's rolling in and catching up. I was just going to muck around in the shed this afternoon, do a few things. All right. Hey, AJ, how are you, mate? Thanks for being here. Oh, that's the debugging settings. Okay, let's turn that off. Righto. Right. Becky, g'day, mate. How are you? Thanks for being here. This is just an impromptu live stream for a Saturday afternoon. In fact, I might change the text. Let's just change that. Righto. Oh, the Hypersapien TV is still here. He is. He is. I can't do a song and dance for you. It's raining outside. You might hear that. I'm just sort of warming up for tonight for G's live stream on Hypersapien TV. Go check it out. Yeah, I thought that might have been the case, Pete. You could have turned me off. It's probably would have been that one. Hey, I wonder if that's the problem. I wonder if we're getting some sort of problem, because the other camera is showing up in the native software in the controller. We've got spare ribs for dinner tonight, spare ribs and roast veggies. We put that on earlier and actually cooked it a lot quicker than what we thought. So, yeah, but oh, cool, man. Becky, I hope she had a win. If not, commiserations. At least she got out there and tried. What have I got spare, G? What would you like? Spare ribs? Well, actually, we have, but I'm actually there. Before we got them, like when we got them, I thought they were really big, and now since we've cooked them, they've just shrunk so much. It's unreal. The other thing I was going to mention, these Rode microphones, these ones here, apparently they've got 7 hours. Like they can go for 7 hours without being recharged. And so I've got two. So I could go for 7 hours, swap to the other one, go for another 7 hours. I mean, that's 14 hours. Congrats, Becky. I'm glad they had a win. I could do a stream for 14 hours with these microphones. That's just mind blowing. What would I do for 14 hours? I would have to, I'd have to stop and have cups of tea, go to the toilet, sit here and go, or I could meditate and go, something like that. You know, who knows? Who knows what? But this is really bugging me. This business of not having the second camera is really, really bugging me, because what if I go out? If I go out and come back in, will that do anything? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Pete. Yeah, Only problem is the guys at Sid Squad, they did a live stream one day and they said YouTube stops live recordings, like it'll only do like 11 hours or something like that. So the microphone side of things is absolutely perfect. I could work in here for straight, do a straight stream from in the morning to well into the night. And geez, the possibilities are endless. I could do that, but I don't know if you guys could handle that sort of thing all at once. But this is bugging me. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to end the stream. I think I might just jump out of the studio account. Stream. Da, 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 da. Schedule. Right, I'm going to reset, and I'm going to see if this thing will who's seen a 40-hour live stream, Peter? So I'm going to refresh this web browser, so it'll still be live, but it'll probably go blank for a while, and I'll come back in. Hello, I'm back. Why, Delilah? I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, it just will not load the other camera, which is a pain in the ass because I can always set the phone up. How am I going to do this? Copy link. I can put it here. I'll put it in the notes, and so we've got a new note, and I'll just click on the link in the Notes app. Just take a few seconds for it to come across. Oh, somebody popped in and popped out. Come on. Come on. Where am I? Shared to. Nope. Technology. What will we do? There it is. Now, I'm probably going to get some feedback here. Ringer, microphone down. Right. Cool. Mobile shed cam. Done. Join. And it's told me that. Oops, sorry. Yeah, the bastard. Okay. Hey, there you go.
Look,
There's a. Oh my god! But I don't want that. Probably video settings. Front camera. Ultra wide. There we go. That's better. Even though that looks crappy, doesn't it? Looks good on my phone, but it's crappy there. Double mics. Yeah. For whatever reason, actually, I know what I can do. Right. That's better. So I've muted that. Why is that so crappy though? Okay, I haven't done this for a while. There we go. Let's go 1080. That's why. There we go. That's going to get better. That's because I didn't have it on 1080. It may take a little bit. Yeah, look at that. There we go. And then we'll go out. We'll do this. There we go. That's better. You can see my hand now. Yeah, I just like having the multi-camera setup. However, what I was going to try, still getting a bit of feedback, was I was thinking about using the phone as an overhead camera. And I was just going to mount it on a bit of bit of steel or something. We've got a few things lying around. Have been putting tools up on the old backboard there. I've got a few more to go. Grab some screws and bolts. That's going to be for the hammers over here. Even that's not going to be long enough. Bugger. Oh, yeah. So I don't know why this camera up here. This is the one that I use, and it's just not showing up in the software. Maybe I need to go through my connections and just double check everything. In fact, I'll get this. I'll hide this on screen. That's a bit rough. So it'll just be me for the moment. Might even take that out. I'll take this out of the Hello, Kerry. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it. I hope the old steps is doing you justice. Don't know if you're getting any rain down there. So maybe it's got something to do with the plugs I'm using over here, because I've got several different plugs, USB-C to USB-A, and it's a fairly long sort of travel. Right, let's start it up again, but like I said before, the hang on, the software here is not detecting, it's not coming into the other camera for some reason. The software, it's not picking it up. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe I'll use a different USB port. I wonder if that's going to work. So the USB cable I'm using that goes into the computer is a fairly old one. So it's probably USB-A. So it may not have the high-speed data transfer like the others that I'm using. However, in saying that, I have used it previously without any problems. Oh, knocking things around here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Right. Why do you keep auto increasing? You should be dead silent. Righto. Yeah, it's raining up here too, Kerry. Righto. Right. No, just playing around with the resolution. Okay, I just don't know why. Yeah, AJ, you're obviously getting wet up there too, mate. Yeah, this is absolutely annoying that I can't get the other camera going. Well, it's going. I can see it on the software on the other. So I use the Insta360 cameras, and I've been using them for a while now. It's just this this software here. For whatever reason. Yeah, lucky you, Peter. And it's also what, 20 something degrees up there. Well, out of camera. Out of camera. I've done this before. Why won't it? It's the account. Yeah, that'll be right, Peter. Bloody you northerners. Nice and wet. We've got a stormy overlay, have we? I don't think so. We can put that in. These are just overlays that are built into the software. Played around with these before. Oh yeah, they're moving, those ones. Not bad. You can create your own overlays if you want. In this, let's go around it. Jeez, 26. Perfect weather. Okay, this is really bugging me, guys. And I don't know why. It's been doing it for a while. I don't, because this is all browser based. So everything's up to date. Like, Chrome's up to date. So that's not a problem with must be something to do with the just doesn't recognize it for some reason. Right. Not sure if you can hear the rain's getting heavier. I've reset already. I can end the stream. No, I don't want to do that. Settings, 1080, cloud recording, local recording, cam 1. Whoa. Righto, you've got me bamboozled. Almost hear it. Yeah, righto, Pete. Thanks, mate. Righto. Bugger. Yeah, 85% humidity will do it, Pete. That's for sure. Okay, so what can I do? I've already gone out. I've refreshed it. Good day, everyone. Those of you new in the tuning in, I'm just doing some testing with the software that I use, doing a live stream. I will be doing some work in the shed shortly. I just wanted to try and get this sorted out. So it's got a drop-down box, and it's just not recognising. Thanks, Pete. Since taking turning on the wireless microphones, I have not changed anything. It's perfect, and as you've seen in the, well, you were the first one to witness how good it was with on the lathe. I've done it on the Linisher, that sort of thing. Oh, thanks, G. Appreciate it, mate. G, if you want to drop a link to the live show tonight on your channel, go for it. You might pick up one or two people. Come and join us later on tonight on Hypersapien TV. Yeah, G, drop the link to tonight's show if you want, mate. I don't mind. Might drag in a couple of more people. But this has really got me. This has got me absolutely. I guess. And in fact, if any of you want to come on and have a chat, you're most welcome to. Only if you want to, you don't have to. It's there if you want to. I think this chair's a bit. Oh, Peter will come in and have a chat. No worries. Mum's watching on the computer. So Mum's in here as well. Thanks, Mum. I'm just testing things out at the moment, and also just seeing what, if we're doing this time of the afternoon, this time of the day. Yeah, no worries, Pete. You don't have to be on cam, mate. It's all right. As long as you've got good audio, that's all we care about. Engage with your audience. Okay, let's see if I can. That's probably somebody's giving me some love. It's probably me. All right, so I'm having a scratch in my nose and all that sort of thing. I'm just trying to think here. Maybe I should have a look in the news. No, okay, so what's there? Crossclip, video editor, link space, link in bio to add several links, editor, Streamlabs dashboard. Oh no, shipping. Oh. There we go. Here's Peter. How are you, Pete? That's a bit better. Had a little bit of line noise there, but you must have sorted it out.
Yeah, I'm underneath the air conditioner.
Oh, righto, mate. No worries. No worries whatsoever.
Noise cancelling only does so much with the aircon.
Yeah, you might want to boost your audio. You're a bit low.
How's that?
It's better. Much better.
I might too. How does that sound?
Yeah, that's pretty good. You can talk a bit more to get it, see how it goes.
Yeah, I just turn the reverb down. That should help a bit too.
Good old reverb.
Okay.
Now I wonder.
I noticed I
Yeah.
noticed when I was signing in for this
Yeah.
that I had to give Chrome permissions for my cameras and my microphone because my Chrome updated this morning. You might want to
No.
check that with your other camera.
Yeah, I just checked and it says Chrome's up to date. If I look at
Yeah, but because it's been updated, you might want to check your what do you call it? Your access to other things hasn't changed in the meantime.
yeah, right. Oh, actually, let's go Chrome settings. Um,
Permissions is what you're after.
yeah, that'd be in privacy and security. Um,
Only reason I mention it is because last time I signed into Streamlabs like this, it didn't ask for that. And I know for a fact that I had an update this morning. So
yeah, maybe I've. Hang on, you might be onto something here, Pete.
I usually am.
It says sites can ask you. So don't allow sites to use your camera. Features that need a camera won't work. Talk Studio, righto, let's see what's going on here. Camera allow. AJ, that is the beach. That's over on Bribey Island, that beach, and that was taken a few months ago when we had the dozers over there, when we were working over there. Yeah, so that's Bribey, mate. That's the surf side, or what do they call it? Yeah, not that far away. Pipes and redirect. Background sync. It's almost doggy feeding time. Camera allow. Yeah, it's doggy feeding time. Yeah. Everything seems right, Pete. Maybe it's something I'm going to have to look into. Scrolling and zooming. Camera. It's just yeah, it's just allow. Performance.
Can you see the camera on your computer at all?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
So when I've got the Insta360 link controller open, it's working fine. I can control it, I can move it, I can do all that sort of stuff.
right.
But it's
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
it's
So
just
it's just Streamlabs isn't picking it up.
yeah, for what or Talk Studio, whatever it is. It's just
Same difference. It's all the same shit.
yeah. Righto, Kerry. Catch you later. Yeah, so like I've never really had a problem whenever. Oh, hang on. It's coming up now. Here we go.
Well, there you go.
Righto, did something. Okay. Whatever. Maybe it's something we did. So thanks, Pete. I'll say thanks for helping out. Righto, there we go. See, so that's Benchcam.
Cool.
Or I can.
Yeah.
We can. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay, so whatever we did, whatever I'd done, maybe didn't do anything. There we go. Well, that's good.
Sometimes just looking at stuff clarifies the software type of thing.
Yeah, yeah, maybe just reset something. So I tell you what I will do. Let's go to the old. That should be it. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, let's see if this will work. Righto. My God. Okay. Righto. Righto. So this is let's okay, so it's only, it's really not going to be any, we'll give it a go. Righto, share. We'll see how this looks. I don't think it's going to look any good, but anyway. Now, some of you know Emma. She's been in the chats before.
Yeah, I've seen that video.
She's managed to get her steamroller up and running. She's also got it road registered, and here it is on the road today, going along. This is down in Grafton, and this is drone footage. That's why it hasn't got any actual sound. It's a little bit glitchy too, but that could be a Facebook thing. It's only 480. So you're probably looking at about 10 to 12 kilometres an hour. Emma's done a lot of work. There's quite a
posted it on her Discord. Better version.
Is that any better quality?
The one on Discord is better quality as far as I can tell.
Right, okay. I'll just let this play, and most people will get the idea.
Notice she wasn't holding up traffic all that much either.
No, not really. Hers gets along pretty well. They'd be in top gear there. So they're doing about, maybe they're doing 15 kilometres an hour. It's hard to say. And it's not all it's not
obviously picking a good time to go across.
So when you're in a steamroller, everything takes a lot longer. And of course, we're all used to modern day cars and how quickly they go. Oh, thanks, Mum. Mum's telling me really good audio. That's good. You know, when you compare it with a modern day vehicle, even slower modern day vehicles can beat steamrollers, but steamrollers were never meant to go this far, as in, you know, they're meant to do a job rolling a road. They're not, yeah, they'll travel, and which they do, but you know, it's just the gearing on them. They weren't meant to do 20 kilometres an hour or 30 kilometres an hour. That's never their intended speed. It's low and slow to compact the road or the gravel underneath you or the surface that you're rolling. But the drone footage is good. But it's been a while since I've done a road run in a roll. Sorry, Pete.
I was just going to say, I wish you'd do more drone footage. She's really good at it.
Yeah, well, righto. So that we'll stop that there. Well, considering this is what was that? Considering where was I going with this? Considering that's the first time it's been on the road in what, 6 months, if not more?
I'd say about 6 months or so, yeah.
Yeah. I think they're doing really well. So,
for sure.
Let's see if we, you know, so it's good going, really. And there's, you know, we're in the build up for the national rally, and so, you know, it's all sort of downhill from here. We're going like a lot of other people. You know, we're just about to, we're in the process of booking a caravan so we can stay up there for a while, all that sort of thing. So there's quite a bit going on. There's a lot going on behind, in the back stages, you know, getting timber cut, organising transport for other road steam vehicles to come up, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a happening, that's for sure. So, but anyway, I can't
imagine what the logistics would be like.
Oh yeah, and there's other things going on too. So it's whatever happens, however it turns out, it's a credit to the people who have organised it. You know, and
for sure,
I'm only playing a small part in the organisation or getting a steamroller transported up to the site. So I've got to start. I've already talked to my work about transporting an engine, and that's the one that I look after at Petrie. And so I'm going to have to talk to them again very soon to nail down a date for transport. So it works in with them, whether I do it on a weekend or they decide to take it up there during the week or something like that, which would be very handy if that happens. However, either way, we'll get things sorted, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put myself on full screen. I'm going to do a bit of cleaning up here in the shed, and I'm going to talk while I do it, because when I came down this morning, the shed was looking a bit messy. Now I've got a hose reel sitting on the ground here, and I probably should put it up, but it's got a leak, and or I think last time I plugged it in, it had a leak, and I haven't done anything about it. All right, let me just stretch this cord out. So one of those things, you put it off, you put it off, you put it off sort of thing. Righto. I'll roll this up, and that way I can sweep the floor here. In fact, that'll be a good test. Probably the noisiest thing in the shed would be the compressor. So I'm going to turn the compressor on and see how it sounds while I'm working away. Right, here we go. Oh, you barstool. Right. For whatever reason, maybe it's the moisture, but it keeps tripping the circuit breaker out. Right, the compressor's running. I'm talking away here, coming back to grab the broom now. I've picked up the air hose so I can sweep.
That started out terrible.
And I'm sure that you can hear me okay. Even though the doors are shut on the shed, this place does get a bit dusty. And it's a bit of a pain. I do like to try and keep the shed pretty clean. But of course that doesn't always happen. Right, so I've got a the forklift is leaving a bit of oil on the ground. I think I've got one of the rams is leaking, and I've got some wax and grease remover somewhere. So I'm just going to put a bit of that on a rag. Where are you? There we go. So she's finally kicked off. How did that sound, Pete?
Yeah, that didn't work as well as when you were working on the lathe.
Right. So
you need to fiddle with the system a bit for that.
Well, the compressor would have to be the loudest thing in the shed. That out of all the things I've tried. So I think I'll listen back to it and see how it sounds. There it is. There's the wax and grease remover.
Yeah, when you first kicked it into gear, it was loud as all hell, but then it did quieten down a bit, but it was still not the best.
Yeah, right. So that's the, I would imagine it's the auto gain kicking in. It's got a,
yeah.
These have a fairly wide range. I'd have to look at the decibel reading to, I think I'll have a quick look at that. But mind you, I was, like you, I was pretty impressed. I was very impressed, in fact, with when I was on the lathe and when I was on the Linisher and how clearly you could hear me.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the decibel rating.
Like I said, it's good to take the edge off of the noise, but still be able to hear the lathe in the background. If you could get rid of a compressor noise completely, that would be friggin' awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't have a decibel rating. You'd think it would. I'd probably find it on their website. But out of everything, yeah, no, I can't see it anywhere. Right. So what's going to be better, there or there, in terms of framing? So you can see me over here working away. Well, that's pretty good. But if I go there, don't worry, I'm just talking to myself. Hey, Cherinator, how are you? Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
Hello, Steve.
We got Peter in the house. We got Stephen and a few others come and gone. Yeah, that's going to be real close, that is. But that's where I'm going to be working. Well, that's one of the things. This is one of the things I wanted to do was keep working on the bench here, getting things set up. New tool for the lathe. I might demonstrate that later on. I might do that after dinner. So I'll probably, actually, G's going live at 8 o'clock. Did he put the Did he put the link in?
I don't think he did. No.
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 Gee, if you're still here, mate, pop the link in for tonight's show, or I'll do it. I'll do it. The old Hypersapien TV.
I could probably do it.
Or you can do it, Peter. Can you do it?
I'll
do
see.
Hey? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a moderator. There shouldn't be a problem with putting links in.
Yeah.
I just need to find it first. Funk and Hungry. YouTube
Oh, here we go.
channel.
Hi,
Hello,
Mark.
Stephen.
All right, mate.
How are you?
Shut up. I'm literally just awake.
What time is it?
6 minutes past 8 in the morning.
Oh, okay. That's fairly early for you then.
Yeah, Mark, do you know when I went to sleep?
Beg your pardon?
Do you know when I went to sleep?
What time did you go to sleep?
4 o'clock.
Oh, you're as bad as Mrs. Shed Talk. I think she was awake from 3 o'clock or something. What were you doing? You listening to Spotify all night, were you?
No, it's the way my sleep goes. It's just because of the way everything is. My sleep pattern's all over the place.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, well, I had a bit of a nanny nap this afternoon, so
wow.
it's okay. It's
Hello,
okay.
Peter.
It's okay. We're here. That's the main thing. We're having a chat and saying hello to each other.
Hello, Peter.
You can say hello to others. Right, so I'm working on the. I'll put you guys in the background. I'll just bring up the other camera.
No. Hello, Peter. Hello. Hello. Hi, Percy.
You don't have to put the sound effects in. I've got the real life crows around here. So the majority of tools are right in front of me. I like to be able to access things quickly. And where did I put it? There it is, sitting over here.
Hey, Mark.
Hang on, mate. Hang on. Right. So, rulers, shifters, spanners. These are Imperial. I've got a set of metric. I've got stuff down below here. So it's the hammers I want to put up here now, work on that. I've got the other smaller tools here just in front. Let's get that down. There we go. Got the other, screwdrivers and pliers and things like that, scissors and that. Got Allen keys here, or Allen wrenches, whatever you want to call them. So just everything handy. What's up, Steve? What do you got? Got to ask me a question?
No, I was going to say, you see how you were saying about the crows?
Yeah.
Just right outside my window, I've got a metal hanging along the top of my window, right?
Yeah.
Every morning, all you hear is birds going, peck, 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 scratch, 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 peck, peck, peck. Peter!
They want to come in. They want to come in and have a chat to you.
I want Peter, get out!
Crazy, man.
Win.
Crazy. Righto. Let's get. Oh, yeah. No, that's all right. So I've got a various assortment of hammers. Oh, that's a little tack hammer. This one, tiny little. It's a small one for doing tacks. I do have some tacks. If you're doing work on furniture or something like that, it's just nice to have a range of hammers like this one. This is a dead blow soft hammer, so it's got lead shot in here or some sort of shot. This is another hammer I made at work many years ago. I don't think I put the date, 2013. So that's 12 years now. 12 years old, that hammer. I just made it out of bits of scrap. So it's got copper on one end and aluminium on the other,
Wow.
or aluminum for our American friends. This is a soft hammer. This is I've had for ages. Once again, copper on this end, leather on this end. Haven't changed them in the time I've had them. That's like a club hammer.
Have you got a clock?
Yeah, club. That's a ball peen hammer. Various sizes. I got a smaller ball peen hammer and a rubber hammer or rubber mallet. And I've had this one a while now. This is a brass hammer. The brand is Tool Pro, genuine American hickory wood apparently. So my plan is to mount these up here like so, and I'll probably put one there and another one in the middle of those two and things like that. And I got these bolts because what I've been doing is drilling and tapping a hole into here and putting a screw in to hang things on. However, these will just, oh yeah, there's plenty there. There's more than what I thought. And so I'll drill and tap and I'll put a nut behind so that it hangs up here like so. And so we're going to change over to in fact, that's got me curious now. It's a pretty good picture. Righto. Renegade Industrial, Trade Tools. Trade Tools, Caboolture. I want the website. Okay, air compressor. I'll type in air compressor because this has got me. This has got me intrigued as to the decibel level. There it is there. Righto. So tell you what, I'm going to share this. Share screen. How does that look? So that's the compressor I got. That's how much they go for.
Wow.
It's been a good compressor. So we go down and we'll go specifications. It tells you, all right, let's go to the specifications, 65 kilos. Doesn't actually tell you the decibel level. Hey, Colonel, how are you? Thanks for being in here, mate. I'm just doing an impromptu live stream this afternoon. No, it doesn't tell. Cast iron, single phase, 240 volt, Taiwanese Sunny pressure switch. It doesn't tell you the decibel levels. So these things are, oh, that's good, mate. That's good. Hope you've been catching some fish out there. .5 horsepower. No, it doesn't even say it on there.
Hello, G.
What you can do is get a decibel app on your phone to measure it.
Oh, that's a good point.
If phone's dead handy for things like that. For checking out decibels and all that.
I'll do that. Oh, that's good. You caught some good fish.
Like they haven't put the decibel reading because it's too bloody loud and it distracts from the selling of it.
Well, maybe, but oh, there it was. It just came up. Decibel meter. in-app purchases.
You shouldn't. I shouldn't be allowed being a 2.5 horsepower.
Sorry, Steve?
It says it shouldn't be allowed if it's only a wee 2.5 horsepower. It says the engine.
Yeah, it's a 2.5 horsepower, but that doesn't tell you the actual sound level would like to access microphone. Righto. Okay, so this is right. So this is the one we're using. It just I'll get the compressor to run, and I'll see what it comes up with. Pretty sure that right. No, that's no good. Go the other one. And it'll probably kick in soon. You bastard. Okay, so every so often this thing plays up and it wants to throw the switch. I don't know why. Righto, so that was 50, about 55 decibels.
Okay.
So
I would
There
have
you
thought
go.
it'd be louder than that, to tell you the truth.
well, that's what it was coming up to. What is it? Yeah, I should have. Yeah, I thought it would have been louder than that too, but it was going up into the noise range in the yellow, about 50, where it is now, is where it's my voice is saying that it's,
Yeah.
So-
That's
yeah.
probably why the mic's having a problem differentiating your voice from the compressor. It's around about the same dB levels.
Yeah,
Like you got to take into account frequency and tempo and shit like that too.
yeah,
That's how
exactly.
the algorithm picks out what is bad noise.
Yeah. So let me just go to road.com. For instance, the Go 3s, right? Okay, what is it? Products, Gen 3. Okay, let's share this. Righto. Key features, gain assist. Let's see if we can get some specifications. So they did say what audio, state of the art, clipping. Say goodbye to clipping. For the ultimate peace of mind, each of the Wireless Go transmitters feature over 40 hours of 32-bit float onboard recording. This means your audio is safely backed up every time. Or too loud. It doesn't say what it says, but I'm sure they said something about 130 decibels, or the decibel range. That's the other thing. I could plug in a lavalier and put this out of sight and have the lavalier connected to the 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
So effectively, you could have 4 microphones all at once.
I don't know.
Or
No,
does putting an extra mic in stop the actual mic from working and just takes audio from the other mic?
Yeah, so if you didn't want to have this in a visual aspect, you could put the clipping on a little lavalier, which plugs into this, and you're still getting the same thing. So they reckon transmission range 260 meters line of sight. That's incredible.
It's halfway down the road.
Yeah. Operating time up to 7 hours. So there you go. So the frequency range, see, you were talking about this before, Peter, about the frequency.
20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
Kilohertz. Yeah. Mechanical. Well, look, out of everything we've done so far, that's the only thing that really can sort of, handle. So I think we're doing pretty damn well, to tell you the truth.
Oh, it didn't handle it straight off the bat, but it did quieten down over time. It's still just a bit too loud to comfortably listen to.
Yeah. Well, the thing that's got me sold on these, seriously, is how it's handled the lathe and the linisher, the testing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I watch other guys, and whatever they're doing, whatever they're using, they're struggling. They really are. Whether they haven't got the stuff set up right or what, I don't know. I watched one guy in the UK, and he's got the little round one that he's using, and I don't know whether he's got it connected properly, but it takes a while for it to. When he starts talking, it's very hard, or if he changes position, it takes a long time to pick up when he starts talking. The other guy who's local to me that does stuff, he's whatever, I'm not sure what he's got. I have reached out to him and said if he needed help, give me a yell, but he hasn't as yet. I might run into him sooner or later because he is close by. And he struggles with his audio when he does his videos and things like that. So I definitely watch other people and what they do, how they do it, all that sort of thing, So it's just, but since getting these and giving them a try, it's like there's no way I'm going back. It's just, it's a no-brainer. It's worth, even if I had to buy these, and I did suggest that to the customer service guy when I was talking to him, and I said, does Rode ever do like a hands-on day or anything like that? And he said, no, it's just whatever you see. You see other YouTubers doing, they create content, they got this perfect studio and all this sort of thing. I'm probably, I'm not going to, I'll blow wind up my skirt here and say that I think I'm the only one that's doing testing like this with it. There's other people who've done testing outside with the little dead cat on, with wind and things like that, but no one's ever done stuff like this. So it's just, I can't see anyone doing anything other than, what I'm doing sort of thing. But further...
Well, I went to all the trouble of getting some acoustic tiles for the inside of my caravan. And I think there's also a mic surround made of acoustic tiles as well that I'm getting from Temu. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I'm going to see if that's going to be able to help take out some of my background noise too.
Yeah, well, I think
Remember too, I'm using an El Cheapo cabled microphone sitting right underneath the air conditioner, laying down in bed with a nearly 20-year-old computer.
yeah,
I think I'm doing pretty damn well considering.
I think you're doing all right there, Peter. I really do, and it'd if you could look, whatever Rode's doing with this, it's just magic. It really is. I'd like to know.
Don't get me wrong. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Rode, other than the price, obviously. But that's just me. I'm just pointing out that if you take some other routes like acoustic tiles and sound cards and stuff like that, you could probably mimic a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because my good microphone on my Windows computer, that sounds like professional DJ sound when it's working properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's $18 microphone kit from Kmart, for crying out.
Yeah, because see my webcam, I'm literally using that in my microphone, and see when I've done the video on mine, just a wee video, and you heard it, Mark. What it sounded like, it was dead loud coming through a webcam. So I'm thinking that I need to try and find a good microphone that's going to help,
Yeah, and I'd even consider suggesting secondhand. Like I started out with it. I've still got a lot of secondhand stuff that I'm using here. It's a good way to go.
Yeah, back in the like 5-6 years ago type of thing, people were saying, you want to get onto YouTube, you don't need a great amount of stuff. What's in your phone is ideal to start with, and yes, it is. But if you want the better audio, and you want the better video, and you want the seamless interaction with your viewers, and your fancy 2 or 3 cameras and this, that, and the other, that's something you can work towards.
Yeah.
And considering that you only started this channel, what was it, last year?
Well, I've only seriously, the channel is actually, I've actually had the channel for 18 years.
Yeah,
but I've only seriously started doing this, about 12 months ago now. Yeah.
Yeah. And you've come a massively long way as far as audio quality is concerned since then.
Yeah.
Because you just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. But when you find something that works really good for you, don't stop there. Keep looking for even better. I know that sounds like it's being picky and what have you, but your viewership will appreciate the clear audio much better than they will a pixelated picture.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yep, and that's what I've seen from other content creators, that audio is probably 75% of your video, and I could drop this down to 480, but I'm even still looking now at other platforms, and I think I might have to go OBS, because these cameras here are capable of 4K, and just that's what I'd like to
OBS
do.
will push out 4K.
Yeah. So I've got OBS on here.
OBS is capable of 8K.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how well it does it, but yeah. The only reason I don't use it more often is because 20-year-old computer.
I've got OBS, but it's just trying to do like your scene modes and all that stuff. I'm not got a Scooby Doo on it.
Yeah,
What you need to do if you want to learn OBS is just sit down and play around with it.
Yeah.
I took a couple of days just doing nothing but OBS and trying to incorporate everything in my caravan to work with it and stuff. And yeah, I got all my scenes and stuff laid out. I can do some simple transfers of scenes to video and web pages and stuff like that. There's a whole heap more in OBS that I haven't even scratched the surface on yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't help that there's no operator's guide for OBS.
Yeah.
It's one of those look and learn. You only find out by trying it.
Good question from G here. Probably not, G. That's why I'm seriously looking around. However, you know, I've looked at quite a few of these streaming services, and they all seem like the back end. They all seem to do the same sort of thing as in terms of what we already have in front of us, and that's why I think OBS might be the way to go. I know it's fully customizable. There's another one, Meld Studio, which is I think it's very similar to.
You'll find they all use the same back engine.
Yeah, and that, you know, because like the features here, you know, you've either got we can't. No, there's only certain things you can do on these things, but it won't seem to do it. So
how much did it cost you, Mark?
Yeah. See, just for example, just hang on, I can do this, or we can do this, that sort of thing. Like we can put 3 down the bottom, 1 on top, so to speak, and do that. You know, you can do, it all depends on what you've got going on, so to speak. But yeah,
But can you go from one to another without having to cycle through the whole system?
well, that's what I'm sort of having to play with, and you're locked to what you can do.
OBS, you pick what you want to transition to, and you just do it.
Yeah.
You know, everything's set, ready to go.
There's a lot.
It's an awesome setup. I really can't believe that it works on my 20-year-old computer,
Yeah.
albeit a bit slowly.
I'll agree with G here. Yeah, I was hoping they would upgrade a bit more over the year. Yeah, you're right, G. I was too. But anyway, that's what it is. Stephen, go ahead. What were you going to ask, mate?
It says how much did it cost you for what you're using?
So these they all vary in price depending on what you want. So this one, I'm limited to 1080p output, and I think it's $16 a month. But if you bill it annually, so you pay a one-off payment, you get it for 12 months, and that brings it down to that $16 a month. Otherwise, I think it's like $24 a month. And most of these are all American-based, so you're paying US dollars.
Yeah, well, for me to get it for like monthly, it would cost $44.
Right, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So,
I just keep it on the free one in a minute, and then I know I've got OBS on my computer. I'm thinking I should just get rid of.
That's the beauty of OBS; it's all free.
Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, Cherinator, and G's the same. That him and I we did Restream together. And we've done this one together, as in we've brought plans from those two. You know, so you got Restream, you got this one, you got Talk Studio, which is
Melon.
this one, Streamlabs. You know, there's quite a few out there, but they pretty well all do the same. But yeah, anyway, it's one of those things that are, this is great because you can go click, click, and within a few steps, you know, we're live. Like this afternoon, very little effort, and we went live in a few minutes. And same with, it's just getting used to the software. So, all right, Mum and Dad are off. They're going out for dinner tonight. Have a good night, Mum and Dad. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining in. And it's probably getting close for me to go and have my dinner too. So I'm going to wrap things up, guys. I really appreciate you coming in and having a chat and helping me out, as always. And we'll see you over on G Stream tonight on Hypersapien TV at 8 o'clock. So only about 2 hours from now, 2.5 hours. So thanks everyone for joining us. Have a good. That's it. That's it. You got it, Pete. Have a good night, a good day, a good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining in. Catch us all later. See you on the next one. Bye for now. Whistle time.